it's like really sensitive topic. Yogurt is Turkish.
I'll remember that.
This girl knows her stuff. Good job. So we don't really drink tap water.
The taste is weird.
Oh, you're from Turkey. Like, you speak Arabic, right?
People don't really think I'm Turkish as well.
Hello.
Cat,
Beautiful country, cats.
sweets, sweet honey.
Nice beaches.
And I don't know if it's true, but pistachios, you have a lot, right?
We do, yeah.
Like a beautiful scenery, like with those hot air balloons.
Oh, Cappadocia.
It's Cappadocia.
There was a really famous Brazilian soap opera that was made in Turkey.
Oh yeah, Turkish soap operas are really famous these days. Like it used to be only famous in like the Middle East, but right now, even Europeans like they always watch soap operas.
Oh, no, I mean like we Brazilians in 2015, we made a soap opera in Turkey.
Oh, I know that it was super popular. There was a song of it that was like really catchy. I remember.
I think one more, the evil eye.
Oh yeah.
The evil eye.
Döner. Yokshi German person, yeah. Döner is a type of dish that is consisted of, well, it depends on what type of it, but it's usually lavash wrapped with meat of your choice. Because she's from Germany and there are a lot of Turkish people in Germany.
So döner is actually the #1 most eaten food in Germany.
It's the best. Yeah, first one, don't blow your nose when you're with others.
How do you hold it? Like,
I can kind of
okay,
understand.
okay.
I would just be like, oh, excuse me, and then I would go to the toilet and then blow my nose.
Exactly, yeah, like the moving when you're like with other people, yeah, that's considered rude.
but it depends from the power you use while blowing. Because you feel like this, then it's quite rude. But if it's like, and it's okay, I think.
That's okay. It's not that big of like, oh, you did this, get out of the country. It's not like to that extreme.
What if you're in a public transpo
And you like have no way of leaving to blow your nose,
excuse
like
me,
you're
like
on a bus.
blow my nose.
Of course, if you have to blow your nose, you blow your nose. But it's just like when you're like with other people that you are like really loud.
For example, now if I blow my nose, you're gonna be like,
And if you're like really loud and just like start blowing your nose out of like, but it's not a big deal actually. It's better not to do it to show respect. But I feel like that's the same with other cultures. No?
Yes.
We do have that. In Korean, you know how we don't have it?
Yes, I'm waiting like for someone like somewhere just go like, and I'm like, thank you.
I just tell myself.
Yes, me too.
I say it, but like in my mind, I'm like,
Yes, I go like, bless you.
in Turkish we say çok yaşa, which is like live well,
Nah.
live for a long time.
Oh, we have the same in German. We say Gesundheit, which is like health.
Oh yeah, like really health.
Yeah.
We say bless you.
Well, bless you is kind of different, right?
Not really, because it's like God bless you. So like I hope God blesses you so you can stay well. Something like that. Yeah.
So in Turkey, the official language of Turkey is Turkish. But then we do have a lot of minorities in Turkey, which we do have other languages too, but the official and the only language of Turkey is Turkish. A lot of people assume that we speak Arabic. Well, I understand because we're like closer to Middle East. We do have a lot of different minorities, but 90% of Turkey speaks Turkish.
Do you feel offended if someone comes to you and be like, oh, you're from Turkey? Oh, like you speak Arabic, right?
Yeah, I don't feel as offended to being compared to Arabic people. That's not what I'm offended of. But then I feel it's a little disrespectful to not know the language of a country, you know?
I'm from Brazil, in the middle of a lot of Spanish-speaking countries. Everybody be like, "Oh, you're from Brazil? Speak Spanish!" I'm like,
Yeah, that's when I'm like, this is, yeah, we should know. I mean, I understand that some people just like never been to Turkey or like maybe didn't even heard of it. But when like a lot of people compare that, then it gets.
Does it happen a lot that people think you speak Arabic?
To me, it doesn't really happen a lot because people don't really think I'm Turkish as well. So I get a lot of like, I think I look really ambiguous.
I would say like North Africa, like Morocco.
I heard everything. I've never really heard Turkish.
wow.
Same, I never hear German. No one ever guesses I'm German.
I would definitely. I would say Iceland.
I actually heard that my bone structure is not German.
Oh, because they imagine like the big German girl, right?
Like the big face, like.
Drinking the beer, rah, like this. Yeah, let's go.
So, you know, like in Turkish people have a history of like some foods, baklava and yogurt. People always have this like question, oh, is it Turkish? Is it Greek? Is it like Middle Eastern? What is it from? In Turkey, if you say Greek yogurt, they will get offended. So when you're in Turkey, try not to like say, oh, baklava, that's the Middle Eastern, or oh, that's the Greek dessert that I love.
I'll be careful.
In Turkey, love their yogurt. We put it everywhere. We eat it with every dish. Even the word yogurt is actually Ottoman Turkish. Like sensitive and proud with their food, with our food. So if you say, oh, yogurt is Turkish, right? They will be like, this girl knows her stuff. Good job.
I'll remember that.
Yeah, I feel like Italians are very proud of the food as well. So
You guys are like that
yeah,
too.
yeah. So I understand.
For Germans, I think it's beer. And sometimes people will come and be like, this and this brand German. I'm like, no, it's not German beer. It's not real. And then people are like, oh, do you want to drink Cass? And I'm like, no.
Food is a really big part of the culture, right?
Yeah.
It's understandable that we're really proud of it. It's a sensitive topic. As you guys know, we have our cats and we have our dogs. I feel like other people from maybe like in America or maybe in Korea too, where they don't really have stray animals in the street as much. We have a lot of cats and we have a lot of dogs.
Heaven.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be scared, or
We can pet them,
yeah,
right?
you can pet them. You can just like give them food, give them water. A lot of like locals, they take care of the stray cat.
So they don't have an owner, but at the same time, someone constantly takes.
Yes. So they live on the streets, but usually people, or like, let's say they're like close to a restaurant, the restaurant will kind of like adopt.
Oh.
Yeah, like we live in an apartment building and we have like a lot of stray cats living like around our building. They're all like, we all take them to vets to get their like shots. Like if they're sick, we always take them to vets. So then they don't live with us, but we take care of them really.
That is so nice.
When it's like winter, we take them inside the stores so that they're not cold.
That is so considerable.
So when you go to Turkey, you don't have to be scared because they're like really lovable, and try to be nice to them as well because.
No wonder the cats are chonk.
Oh yeah, they're like chunky,
Yeah. Every time I see cats in Turkey.
and they're really clean. Don't call Turkey Turkey because now that we changed the name, you should just like learn that the country changed its name and it's now Turkey. But we make mistakes. Even I make mistakes because it's been Turkey for like the long time, so we're used to it. And saying Turkey is kind of weird to me because that's how we say it in Turkish. So whenever I say Turkey, I feel like I'm making a mistake. So it's normal to make mistakes, but now that is Turkey, so we should say Turkey.
But I didn't even know that. Wasn't it Turkey?
Yeah, same. But I feel like, at least I don't know about the other countries, but I'm not living in Italy, but I never like read an article on like a newspaper where they were saying Turkey changed the name into Turkey. So I didn't know about that.
I was really surprised that Korean people knew it so much. Like when we changed the name for the first time, when I told them I'm from Turkey, they're like, oh, like you just changed your name, right? I'm like, oh, like it's a really, I didn't really think that they will know it like as fast. So that's caught me off guard, but I understand that. If you don't really see it on the news, maybe that you wouldn't know. Oh, how do you pronounce Turkey in your country?
In Brazil, it depends on the region, so we can say either Turquia or Turquia.
Oh, cute. Okay.
In Tagalog, we say Turkey, the new one, right? We're still learning.
In Germany, we say Turkye. Because we have a lot of Turkish people, they also say, I'm from Turkye.
In Italy, you say Turquia.
In Indonesian, we just say Turki, but I assume like now it's Turkey.
Yeah.
Kurush is like the coin, one of the coins we have. With 5 kurush, you cannot get anything. So it's just like a penny. So in like most cases, you will just not gonna receive.
Like getting 1 cent back.
Assume that it's different from like if you're shopping from like a big establishment, they have to give you like everything. But if it's like we have this like pionijam type of stores in Turkey called bakkal, which is like a small corner stores where you get like your everyday needs like bread and stuff, they wouldn't just give you.
But let's say I was like, hey sir, like where's my change?
Yeah, then he's gonna be like, yeah, there you go. But then he's gonna be like, what are you gonna do with this? You don't even need this.
What's the equivalent of 5 kurus?
It doesn't even have an equivalent.
It's so little.
Yeah, I feel like also in Italy we have like kind of the same thing. We have 1 cent, 2 cents, but first of all, you don't want to get them because you don't know how to use them later.
Exactly, because it doesn't really worth anything. It's just like too much to carry.
And it's so small.
Yeah, it's just so small. So
In Brazil, we also have the centavo, like 1 cent, 1 centavo. Nobody gets that. When I was a kid, I remember I went to the store, to the bakery, and I was like, I want my cents. And then they started like giving me the 1 cent, and I got all together, and I got to buy like some ice cream or something. I was like, there you go.
they probably hated you.
Yes, they did.
That's quite literally the opposite of Germany. We are very not advanced when it comes to card payment, so we pay everything in cash. Every cent we get, we'll just use it for the next payment. There's not a thing of you don't get your cent back. The only thing is that maybe you'll put your cent in one of those donation bins or something like so. But if they don't give you your change back, people will say something. They will say something.
I still collect centavos.
Oh, really?
And then it can be like 1 peso, and then I can buy something.
So with your even like the smallest coin, you can still like save it and get something. Don't drink tap water. I think it's just like in Korea where like the tap water is drinkable, but it's just like the way that the buildings, like the pipes and everything, it's just not advisable to like drink because you don't really know how safe it is, like because you don't know how old the pipes are, right? We usually have like our own filtration system at home, or we just like buy it. So we don't really drink tap water.
Same thing in Brazil. Like now we do have like more systems in which like people put the thingy on the
filter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
the little
what we have
filter
in
on
our
this
homes.
thing. But it's not usual. Most people like they have like a filter, like a separate recipient to put water.
Oh yeah.
Like we don't really get tap water. That's not clean.
Just drink tap water. It's so clean. It's known to be quite clean in Germany. So I grew up always drinking tap water, and even in restaurants, you pay for bottled water and you just ask for tap water when you're cheap, like me.
I mean, if it's safe, then why not?
So when I came here, I tried to drink the tap water and it felt like there was chlorine, like the chlorine taste. I couldn't take it, so I just drink bottled water here.
They will save a lot of money, right? If like the tap water was drinkable.
They would definitely.
Yeah.
In Italy, it depends from the area you live in. I know that there are some cities in which the water is very clean and delicious, but my city, I still can drink it. Like it's not dangerous to drink, but the taste is weird.
Same, yeah.
In Indonesia, no.
You just don't drink it. You don't drink it.
So there's a lot of cases of tourists coming to Bali
Oh yeah, that is true. I heard a
and
lot
they
of...
drink like tap water and going to the hospital. And
How about washing the fruit? Because I heard that sometimes there is also that danger. Because I want to go to Bali, that's why I'm
yeah, it's safe just to wash
You
it.
just wash it and then you peel it or you can eat.
I eat it.
I mean, you can just still like wipe it off.
Just clean it off, so I think that's fine.
Oh yeah, that's a no-no. If you enter with shoes on, they will catch you with the broom. Like, what are you doing? No, that's a no-no.
Is it like in Korea that you have a separate area where you leave your shoes in, like there's like a little step?
We have it outside our houses. So like when we open the door, you take off your shoes and then you enter. We don't have it like inside the house like in Korea. We have it outside. We have like a shoe cabinet outside, so
Is it a matter of being clean or being comfortable?
being clean.
Being clean, okay, because I feel like in Italy, I don't know about these days, but my parents, they want me to like take off my shoes, but it's mostly because I'm gonna be more comfortable to walk in the slippers in the house.
I think for some people it can be for like religious reasons as well. In religious, like it's good to be clean. To me, like it makes sense because like you carry all of this dirt in your shoes. So when you go home, like I don't really feel comfortable. Yeah.
Yes, feel the same.
Don't insult Atatürk. Atatürk is the founder of Turkey. This is like one of the most sensitive topics in Turkey. Everyone loves Atatürk and we respect him a lot because he is the founder of Turkey. And we still like have a lot of love and respect for him. So it's not okay to like insult him in any way. Well, it's not like where in some countries it might be like it might get you in like a lot of trouble, but it's also like respectful.
It's more about how the people will react. Are you crazy? They were gonna.
I mean, they might still like fight you. It's like really sensitive topic and it can even get you in like legal trouble too. So we have the respect and love for him. We have a lot of like statues of him. His graveyard is in Ankara, which is the capital of Turkey, right? I remember when I was in elementary school, we used to like go and have a trip to Ankara to see his graveyard. So in like some holidays, we go and see his grave too. And even in schools, we have the Turkish flag, we have his photo, and then we have the national anthem. So we always have his photo somewhere.
I respect countries that have like such a good history with a founder or like someone who was in power in the country, because like in my country there were so many situations in which we're only getting disappointed, and I don't mean like just now, it's our whole history. There was not a single moment where like we could count really on the people who were in the power, and that way it's super nice to see like how good he was and like how much people respect him.
Yeah, because people in power usually they're not really loved, right? They're not really good people. So he's like a different category as like, so we don't insult or like say bad things about him when we go. Turkey is not an Islamic country, meaning we're a secular country. We don't have a country religion, so it's secular. We don't follow Islamic law. Even though Turkey is mostly Muslim people, the country doesn't have a religion. A lot of people assume it is, but a lot of people are Muslims, of course.
You're like, I didn't know.
I didn't know about that.
Oh, also Indonesia, right?
Yes, so Indonesia, but as of this year, I think, we got surpassed by Pakistan as the #1 most population with Muslim communities. But some may think, yeah, we're a Muslim country, but some may think we're an open-minded Muslim country, so we're open to like everything.
Like it's not restricted in the laws
Not
that don't
restricted,
really
yeah.
like apply to the religion itself.
Yeah, I heard it's just like in Turkey, Indonesia is also secular, doesn't have a country religion, even though like the majority is Muslim. So that's interesting.
I mean, I think it's good to know in a way, because like we can go to both countries that like even knowing there is a religion there, that we're not gonna be like afraid. I'm gonna just respect in a way like because I am not or something, and be like, or I don't want to be out of the law.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's more like even more serious than just like, oh, I made a mistake because I don't know about it. So it's interesting to know that.
Was very informative.
Yes, I mean, there's a lot of things I had no idea about Turkey. I think I learned a lot.
The thing that surprised me the most is the yogurt story. So I always thought that the Greek yogurt was coming like from Greece, but it seems like it has some like Turkish roots. So
Yogurt is Turkish. Like the word yogurt is Ottoman Turkish.
yeah, I didn't know about that.
Well, I've personally never been to Turkey actually, but I did have a couple of Turkish friends. So I knew a lot of it. I've heard of Ataturk before, for example. I know about baklava and yogurt because obviously when I went to get döner.
We should get döner together now that we've talked so much about it.
But actually what I didn't know was the change, that you don't get change back if it's really strong. But that would not fly in Germany, I swear. So I didn't know about that. That was the one thing I think that surprised me as a German the most.
Yeah, I feel like it will be so fun. You're going to Turkey and just like counting your like coins and like.
I feel like, where is it?
Now you know, don't
Now
expect
you
it.
know. Today I taught my friends 10 not to do's in Turkey.
If you liked the video, please like it, subscribe, and comment down below over here.
We'll see you next time.
Bye!